Rainbow Cookie Parfaits.
Let's see what's cooking. Let's get the facts. Let's see what's cooking. It's time for yoyomax12.
Hello everyone. You'll need a sugar cookie recipe to make this. You can use whatever one you want. I have one for soft sugar cookies that always works, so I'm going to use that. I'm making a half recipe because I didn't want to make too many of these. That's 1/3 of a cup of butter, 1/3 of a cup of shortening, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, an egg, a teaspoon of vanilla, and then you blend these things together with an electric mixer or by hand until it's light and fluffy. Now you'll add in a teaspoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Blend that in and then start to add in your 1 3/4 cups of flour. Blend this together until you get a dough that's going to be a little bit crumbly looking at first. When it's all blended in, bring the dough together until you get a soft dough ball. Then divide that into 6 equal portions. And then you're going to tint each of these dough portions with a little bit of food coloring to get all the colors of the rainbow. I'm using gel paste food color because only a little bit makes a very nice vibrant color. Now once all the dough portions have been tinted, you're going to bake these in a muffin tin using muffin liners. Now I saw this technique used on another website and I thought it was quite good. The reason you're doing it this way is because these cookies, if you put them on a cookie sheet, will have a tendency to spread out, flatten out, and the edges will get quite crispy and brown when you bake them. You don't want to get these to get too brown, and you don't want them to spread too much because you want them to have more of a cake-like texture rather than a hard, crispy cookie texture. So I had enough for about 2 muffin cups of each color with a few little bits left over. Then you're going to bake these at 350 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes until the edges are just light brown. When you stick a toothpick in the center, it comes out clean and it kind of feels set when you touch them, but they'll still be kind of soft. Let them cool completely. They will harden up a bit, and then crumble them into bowls like you can see here. Just make sure the pieces are fairly small. Now for assembly, you'll need some kind of clear container, whatever you want to use. These are little plastic cups I bought at our local dollar store. It's just great to have a clear container so that you can see the little rainbow from the side. Put some of those cookie crumbs in the bottom, and then you're going to place some whipping cream. I'm just using plain old Cool Whip in this particular case. I put it in a piping bag with the corner cut off, but you could also use a Ziploc bag. And you're just going to pipe in a layer of whipped cream to cover that cookie layer completely. Now, depending on the size of your container, you have to keep these layers very thin because you have to fit 6 of them into 1 cup. So I'm going to continue on here just by putting a layer of cookie and then a layer of Cool Whip and so on until you get to the top. And right at the top, all you have to do is just use more whipped cream, and if you want you can use a piping tip to get a very pretty kind of a swirl on the top. And then I added some sprinkles on mine to decorate them further. And then you're going to refrigerate this until you're ready to serve it. The end result looks great with all those lovely rainbow colors. Now here's the one I made on in a little plastic wine glass, and I kind of ran out of room, so I had to kind of stick the purple cookie on top, and I didn't have enough room for whipped cream. So that's why I'm saying when you're making this, make sure your layers are nice and thin so you don't run out of room like I did with that one. This is a delicious dessert. I mean, it's very simple, Cool Whip or whipped cream with some cookies. It's very light, and even though it's a fairly large cup, you're not super full when you're done eating it. Hope you give this a try. Lots of other rainbow goodies on my channel in my rainbow playlist. To check this out, go ahead and click right on your screen. Look for the link in the description box below, or hover your cursor over the top right-hand corner of this video. You should see a little eye there. Click on that, it'll show you my playlist. Thanks for watching.